First of all, because we're looking at light in this part of the exercise, this is called a tonal sketch, where we get the depth of colour and shadow in the picture before we actually go on to paint it. I mean, the previous, last week's was just light, and we were using some sort of tonal sketches.
Oh yes.
And then the painting itself reflected that. So that's what.
So you start with the tonal shot, and then you do
to get the values. Of the light, and then moved on to the painting. So that's what I'm trying to do again this week. So.
Hello. Hi. What are you doing today?
I'm carrying on a series of paintings about vineyards around Marden, which is where I live. So the first one in the series was this one. So it's looking at the top of the field going downwards. And this is the second of the series, just following on, but it's it's daybreak. Both are at daybreak, but they're obviously different days. I've been learning with Caroline for around 4 years now, and she's an excellent tutor, and I've developed quite well over that period.
I'm doing what's called broken brush art. Instead of full strokes of the brush, you attempt to do it with dots and dashes, for want of a better term. It's something new to me, but it's all part of the learning process, I suppose. Yep. Great. And that's your original starting. That's what I'm working from. Yes. Yes. What are you doing this afternoon?
Well, I'm trying to copy a photograph that's there and convert it from that photograph into a pointillist picture, which was a sunset I've observed.
And are you restricting the number of colours you use?
Well, no, we're not, but very often we are, but at the moment we don't seem to be, and so I'm using I've used as many yellows as I've got to build up the yellows. I sort of took all the tubes of yellow paint I got, and they're laid out.
What sort of yellow colours are you using?
Well, there's sort of lemon yellow, and there's things called burgundy yellow. They're called all sorts of different things by different manufacturers, and there are the tubes laid out. We started last week, and this is our second week on this particular project. But I've been coming to these classes for goodness knows how many years. That might not be apparent by the way I paint, but I have. Since I discovered Caroline, I've always come back to Caroline.
I can see the overall effect coming on now, whereas before it was just sort of like loads of colour. But this is basically trees, and that's going to be water. I started off with a picture just off the internet, but I don't really like copying per se. So this is just to give me an idea of the colours, and then from there we put together our tonal sketch, which is showing the values of the different lights and the lines, and then you go on to the painting and try to replicate it. Now it's quite difficult with acrylics because they're very bright.
So what's your plan?
My plan is to try and rescue this painting from where it is at the moment. Minimal palette and broken brushwork. So yes, so the challenge is to keep that light in this.
Yes,
and get this tonal value on the left-hand side right. At the moment it's too light. I've been with Caroline for a number of years, longer than Tim, I think. What you get out of being in class is being able to see everybody else's work, and that's a hugely creative thing, because it inspires you when you can see how other people are tackling the problem. I've been coming back to Caroline for years because she's a fantastic tutor and thoroughly enjoy her classes, and she gives us lots of brilliant challenges.